I want to talk about grace. Like I said to you, God has said to us that we're going to be talking a lot of about mercy and of grace and of honor. And Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God. Amen. I just want to say to someone today that no matter the circumstances of your life, you are increasing in wisdom. You are increasing in wisdom. You are also increasing in stature. It may be that you used to be a person of no significance. Let me assure you today, you are going to be someone substantial. You are going to be someone of significance in the mighty name of Jesus. And favor will be with you. Favor will guide you. Favor will overwhelm you. Favor will surround you like a shield. That's my assurance to you today. That's my assurance to you today. It grows in wisdom. The NLT translation in Luke 2:40 says, grace was with Christ. Grace was with Christ. And it says, and the child grew and became strong in spirit, filled with wisdom, and the grace of God was upon him. So not only did Christ grow in wisdom, not only did he grow in stature, not only did he grow in favor, not only did favor of God was upon him, and the favor of man was also upon him, the Bible also says that grace was upon him. So I say to people, I say grace and favor, they work hand in hand. They can be used interchangeably. Favor and grace. Favor is of God is something that you cannot work for. You cannot say you have achieved. It's not by your work. It's not by your righteousness. It's not by your education. It is something that God bestows on you. And the grace of God is something that you have not worked for. It's a gift that you have not deserved. That is what Luke 2:40 was saying. He said, favor was upon Christ. Grace was upon Christ. And the child grew and became strong in spirit. So I say, my brothers and my sisters, be strong in spirit. Be filled with wisdom. And let the grace of God be upon you. Brothers and sisters, let me give you something on this Thanksgiving Day. You are secured in His grace. His grace is abounding in you. His grace is abounding. It's something that you have not deserved. It's something that you have not worked for. But the Bible says His grace abounds in you. It abounds in you, and that's a good thing to be proud of. That's a good thing to rejoice in. That's a good thing to celebrate. So no wonder when God says He has an everlasting covenant of mercy, of grace and of honor. And God cannot lie. He's not man that He should lie. Neither is He the Son of Man that He should repent. Once He has said it, He will bring it to pass. So do not be afraid. Do not be jittery. Do not be discouraged, because His grace is upon you. God, in His infinite mercy, with a heart full of love, saw us, showed kindness, showed mercy, and then take us as His son. So I just want you to have full confidence that His grace is sufficient for you. His grace is sufficient for you, and His mercy is in abundance. His mercy is in abundance. So if you can do it, then that's not grace. If you as a human being can perform that feat, if you as a human being can achieve that grade, if you as a human being can go that 100 years, can go that 400 years, then that is not grace. That is human achievement. But when God bestows His grace upon you, you are favored. You are favored, you are loved. It is not by your power, it is not by your might, it is by the Spirit of the Lord. So I say here, when you recognize that it is God that is asking you to do something, and you do it by faith, you see that it said through faith, and you do it by faith, you have entered into the realm of grace. When you know that God is asking you to do something, I don't know what the Lord is saying that you should do in this month of May. I don't know what He's saying for you to do in your business, in your family. I don't know what He's saying that you should do for your children. I don't know what He's saying even for your life. And you go ahead and do it by faith, no matter what the word is saying, no matter what the circumstances is. If you do it and you do it by faith, you have entered into a realm of grace. It is not a time to run away from a spiritual challenge. This is not the time to be discouraged. This is not the time to say, thus far I've gone, I'm not going again. It's not the time to say, no. Jesus saw the cross and he still went for it. He saw the pain and he still went for it because of that grace. It's the same thing that I'm saying to you today. See that grace of wonder, see that mercy of joy, and go into it. You will enter by faith into a different realm of grace. When you accept this kind of challenge, you grow in stature. You become confident. In Habakkuk 2:4, it says, behold, the proud, his soul is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. It's only faith that we have. That's the only thing that we have to live by. We can't live by powers of the world. We can't live by connection in the world. We can't live by long leg. We can only live by faith and the grace that the Lord has bestowed on us. That is, you have entered into a realm of grace. You have entered this month into a realm of mercy. You have entered into a realm of honor in the mighty name of Jesus. The psalmist says something in Psalm 84 verse 11, Psalm 84 verse 11. For the Lord God is a sun and shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. Hallelujah. He said, the Lord God is a sun and shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing will he withhold from those who walk uprightly. Just walk uprightly by his faith. And then God will show himself forth to you as a son. He will show himself forth to you as a shield. He will be faithful to give you grace and to give you glory. Look at the case of Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth in 2 Samuel 9. 2 Samuel, if you recall, in 2 Samuel 4, a nurse was taking Mephibosheth as a child, was running away from the war front, and the nurse fell, and the boy fell, and the boy became crippled. And we know that David went to that place and asked Ziba and said, is there anyone still alive in Jonathan's family that I can show kindness to? So look, that kindness did not just come. That kindness came because of the covenant relationship between David and Jonathan. And we know David is a type of Christ. So that question will come. You will face many questions of life against the background of these circumstances that we're facing, against these challenges that we're facing. Many questions will come. Many challenges will come. Many things will be thrown at you. People will query your faith. People will say, why didn't you see it? People will say all sorts of things. That question will come. Know that a question that has come has an answer that is divine. Is there anyone remaining? And then Ziba said, there is one child who is lame in his legs. His name is Mephibosheth. I just find that very, very important. You know where Mephibosheth was? Mephibosheth was in Lo-debar. Lo-debar was a place of forgetfulness, a place of desert, a place of no word. No one hears anything from God. A place that has been blocked away. A place that the sun has gone away. The moon has become dim. The heaven has become brazen. No word of encouragement, no word of joy, no word of dancing, no word of goodness, no word of harvest. Someone that was being primed up to become king eventually suddenly finds himself in Lo-debar. His position was low. His life was debarred from every great thing. I don't know how aggressive these circumstances is for you. I don't know how painful, I don't know how confused you are. But every time the question is asked, there is bound, if you can have faith, there is bound for you to open your doors into the realm of grace. The Bible says, David asked that Mephibosheth should be called. And of course, Mephibosheth was called. He himself did not believe that he was justified. Like many of us were far away into darkness, we're far away into weaknesses, we're far away into diabolical things, and God brought us back. We ourselves could not believe that Christ could find us in sin, in trespasses, iniquity, and still use his blood to cleanse us. Mephibosheth began to enjoy in the king's palace, despite his weakness. Favor is a good thing. When favor finds you, Favor finds you out of darkness, draws you out. Favor is the light that finds you even in the most hidden hole. Favor takes you from low to high because of mercy, because of grace. Favor takes you from shame to honor. And I say same thing to someone. You may be in a place of darkness. Favor will hit you today. Favor will track you down today. Favor will find you out today. Favor will take you from that low place where you are, that low river where you are. It will take you out because your trespasses have been forgiven. Your iniquity have been forgiven. You have been assured of that crown. And that crown of righteousness is firmly placed on your head. COVID-19 cannot remove you. You will not die. You will live to declare the word of God. Favor goes to the heart of the matter to bring what matter to the foremost. That's how I put it here. Favor goes to the heart of the matter to bring what matter to the foremost. Look at how grace is working in the life of Mephibosheth. Look at how mercy worked in his life. Favor came from kindness and searched the heart of the matter and brought him out to the forefront. From a hidden place to a place of limelight. God will not leave you cursed. God will not curse your land forever. God will not be angry with you forever if His mercy is upon you, if His grace is upon you. In Genesis 3:9, God asks, Adam, where are you? Don't forget that question must come. But you must answer. You must have faith to answer. Don't look at your present position to determine your bright future. Your glorious future is assured. And that is where you are going. God is going to give you spiritual cover today. God is going to give you spiritual cover today. Wherever you've been exposed, wherever you've been mocked, wherever people have cursed you, wherever you've been accused because of your sin, they are not your judge. God is your judge. And God is merciful. Mercy always triumphs over judgment. You have been asked that question today. What can I do for you? Brothers and sisters, that question is being asked today. That question that will take you to your realm of grace is being asked today. Do not fear in answering it. And if you want to answer it by faith. Bartimaeus believed that Jesus Christ is the bastion of mercy and of grace, and it will honor you. Look, you've been in that position for long. Mercy is asking you questions. Grace is knocking at your door because your day of honor is here. Your day of honor. Say, my day of honor. Say, this month of May, I will be honored. Are you going to be honored? Shout it big, hallelujah.